All right, game recap. This was an absolutely ugly game. Just a terrible performance. I know it's probably not going to be in the highlights, but we'll go back through them anyway. It's probably not going to be there to actually show the missed reads that I made. Man, I mean, they may, because one of them was a sack, so they may actually show it. But man, I just missed on too much. And then Corral was missing on too much. Just the Joker threw for 62. Come on. I mean, the big thing here is that we got 4 interceptions on Jameis. He was 60%. Minden kind of stuck with some repeats of like zigs and things like that were kind of easier to key on. That way I could just kind of scheme against that, cut some of those things off, some crossers and corners and stuff like that. So that helped. Rushing, was able to get Christian over 111 pretty much on that last drive almost exclusively. Prior to that, we didn't have a lot of running going on. It was 4 or 5 yards here or there, getting some 10 maybe, all that kind of stuff. And so it was just one of those games that trying to get something established, couldn't really get it established. Okay, this is ridiculous. McCaffrey caught 4. All my other receivers caught 1. Baker actually had 1 drop because should have had an interception. They counted that as a pass deflection, I guess. I don't know why it shows as a drop. Blocking. All right, so defense. Shaq Thompson was able to get 6 of them on his own. Defensive end got 2, so Shaq was really the one balling out. Assisted tackles, my DT did well. Wilson, who's that backup linebacker who's just bleh. He was able to get some assists as well. Chin was up there. Total, Shaq actually showed out there. Good game. Oh, excuse me for that. So we got 8 total tackles for a loss. Only 2 interceptions. I actually thought we'd get more than that. 2 sacks. Thought we had be able to get more than that because of some of his routes were longer running routes. So we got pressure, we just couldn't get the sack. So interceptions, we were able to get 4. Xavier Woods got 1, got hit and fumbled, and then the very next play got another one. So maybe he was doing it on purpose. He stat padding. I don't know, Joker. Put the game in jeopardy. And then Wilson, I was able to use the one with, I think I used that one with Wilson. And then J.C. Horn, he kind of floated one up as well. No pass deflections. Interesting. Forced fumble. Oh, that was J.C. Horn. Okay. And then Wilson. I didn't use a Wilson. I used a Baker, and that was the drop. All right, so let's take a look at the highlights. Really, it should be called lowlights. So this is what let me know early on when he's in this close formation like this, he's really going to be looking at Michael Thomas. And he had a perfect play call really, because I was in a formation that had a linebacker who was slow as dirt on Michael Thomas. You're supposed to throw and complete that one. So great read by him. He could have hit either tight end. Both of my linebackers were burnt. Oh wait, that's Chin. Chin got toasted by Troutman? Jesus. Yeah, so I was trying out this defense to see what I could get going, and that didn't work at all. So yeah, a pretty bad first quarter. No real highlights across the board. We got several on this one. So instead of trying to apply the pressure and giving him free passes, I started just putting him in coverage, which then I was able to mix up, like on this play, and bring a little bit more pressure. So my linebacker is just really an overload, to be honest. I mean, it's 4 down linemen or 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers on the edge, and 1 in the middle who are coming. So I mean, somebody's got to come free, and they did. So my whole goal here was to check on Kamara, see if he was going to Texas me, hit that Texas route, and then if he did cover that, that's why I kind of did the little back step just to be ready for it. But he was going to the flats, so then I just stayed to the flats. I mean, other than that, he really didn't have an option. He probably put a jump ball one up there to Michael Thomas. Maybe try to chance one across the middle with, what's his name? Number 7, ex-quarterback. Hill, yeah. He could have maybe chanced one, but it would have been a tough shot. This was trash. Look at this. I mean, now that I look at it, I probably could have went up top to Robbie Anderson too, but I had the pressure, and I saw that the man over 88 here, Marshall, was blitzing. So I mean, that's my read, right? He's playing safety. He's the one that has to cover him, and he's running around. So throw it. Now look at this throw. Now, mind you, pressure is getting there, but pressure is not there. Look at this. Terrible. It's inexplicable. Like, that kind of stuff is just, it's too difficult to try to play with. Like, if he's going to be playing like that, I mean, I just got to resort to other things. But I tried to keep it going with him, and he just couldn't do it. So, yeah, I did use it this one. I thought so. Yeah, so on this one, he had been running mesh quite a bit. So as soon as I saw Michael Thomas going across the field, I jumped this one because I kind of figured it was just another mesh route. And he just happened to throw it to me. I mean, it was just a perfect read. And then I got wiggly with him right there. You know, so he actually got up close to me and just whoop. But Kamara was coming, and that linebacker slow. So good user on that one. Oh, this was just, oh yeah, so this was a third down, and I was running he runs a lot of man, so it's hard to run the RPOs on this, but he got the RPO covered, so I just had to eat it. But look at my left guard. I mean, look at him. Get over. Oh well, it won't let me get over. Look at this dude. I mean, who's number 57? Joseph. He actually played a pretty good game. I don't even know what that is, but he played a good game. He was in there quite a bit. But look, nothing special. No special move. Just, I mean, I guess it is a bit of a swim, but Jesus. Then look at my center. Tell me what? Like, you're supposed to be blocking him, and you peel off, and the guard picks him up and does a poor job, and so he just comes in. Like, it's all bad when stuff like that is going on. I guess that may have been second down. Oh no, it's the same one. It was duplicated in the list. All right, so another punt. Same concept here. Just, you know, trying to watch Kamara. And on this one, I think he was trying to not throw the screen, but I don't know. It looks like he may be hitching right there. So maybe he was getting ready to throw it. But I was breaking on it pretty nicely. So if he did throw this, maybe I'm able to use for another interception. Or maybe he just ate it. I don't know. Because he saw me on there. Yep. So here you go, right back again. Close formation, back to the corners. And he just throws it right to my guy. So I believe this was quarters coverage, which would mean that safety is supposed to take the first one and goes deep, and quarters, basically 10 yards is considered a deep route. Like right there, that's why he breaks on him. Now my corner should not have done what he did there. I think that's JC. He like jumps off of him. I think that's a glitch. But if he throws a better pass here, maybe angles it directly up, like he probably burns him. So then this is where it goes spin, boom, fumble. Oh, Lord. I was heated after this. I mean, but you know, that's real. I tried to spin on him right here, tried to hit him with that little skirt and go back. Um, but that's, you know, hey, that happens in football. He's trying to fight for extra yards, and boom, right on the ball comes Landry. And his guy is right there to pick it up. So, hey, it happens. Very next play, he comes back to it. In this case, he throws a crosser to Hill, who does have a step on me, but he throws it right towards the safety, and the safety's just there. So, ended up getting another one. You know, I should have just went ahead and kept running. Instead, I tried to get wiggly with him right here, and it just, he completely stopped. I didn't want to completely stop. I just wanted to like scoot, you know, but you know, yeah, probably should just kept running. Maybe I'll pick six that one. Probably nothing in this quarter. Oh, there's one. Oh, another interception, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so he tries to throw this one deep. Oh yeah, Olave. So Olave is, I think, is his fastest receiver, and he tries to throw it up, but we just got pressure. And like I said, I stopped trying to blitz. I mean, that's just a four-man rush right there. And he dropped back a good ways, but look at his left guard. Left guard is like battling, and then just jumps off and just plays pity pat with himself. I mean, that's tough on him. Like, I mean, that's pretty crazy. But it was going to be a jump ball no matter what. Maybe, you know, an incompletion or something. He just happened to short arm that going backwards, and JC was able to pick that off. So good play there by T. This one here, killing me. All right, so this is what I was saying on the stream. I read my two crossers. He took a defense lineman and jumped out to the flats. Well, my read right here is to throw the crosser going left or right, the drag here. When he jumped out there, I didn't want to trust Corral to actually not throw it directly to the 50 right there, the number 50 on the field. So I hesitated, and I didn't check my next one. His corner is sitting down and just look up top. Naked. Absolutely naked. That's kind of stuff he does to me. Like, I'm not looking downfield on some plays because I'm nervous about what's going to happen. You know, going forward with the pass, like I'm not taking those shots, and so I'm reading different, or in this case, not reading. So this one was big. So he's driving to go, I think, up at this point. Yeah, he's driving to go up right here, and boom, we get a hit. And I'd already, like all game, I had been trying to get him to fumble. Kamara very seldom fumbles. And Chin was just able to get in there and knock it out. At first, I thought maybe he didn't fumble before he went down, but you can see clearly it's a fumble. So that was just me switching to Chin at the last second here, because I'm at Baker right there, but you can see I switched to Chin. And then I just start spamming R1 to try to get a fumble, and it just worked. All right, so on this one, he had been giving me this look. I tried it a couple times, but he was in like a cover 3 look, but he was in man. So the seam wasn't there, so I couldn't throw it. And on this one, the outside, that's maybe his safety over there, yeah. So the safety took steps back. As soon as he did that, I knew he was in zone right here. And so I immediately release it. And that thing there, I mean, it's out there in front of him. I'm like, oh, come on. I'm thinking he about to drop that. I'm like, come on, man. But, you know, or I'm thinking he's about to miss him, like Corral's about to miss it. And then after that, once we were able to get that first, right there, it was McCaffrey. I mean, he was just getting yards, and we just kept pushing it. So from here, he got what, 10, 27, 38, 40, 53, 54, 56, 61 yards to take it into the touchdown, to a touchdown. So at that point, it was 17-6. So that's ball game. I was going to take the extra point and just make it a 13-6 game. I mean, extra point, the field goal. But he was able to get in and seal it away. Coming back down, he had a seam. Now all game I didn't give him these seams, and then on this play I decided let me bring some pressure, and in this coverage, I mean, that seam is just open, so he hits Landry. I thought he might be trying to go to Hill right here, so I left Kamara alone, and since he was going over to my other guy, covered Hill and he hit the seam perfectly. So great play right there. And then the last play, he just ran out of timeouts. So that rushing game was able to shut those timeouts. I mean, have him kill those timeouts. And in this play, I gave him too much time. I'm rushing 3. I should have at least rushed 4. And he was just able to sit back there and just toss one deep. And Olave got there. Just a great tackle right here by JC Horn. So, I mean, that's right there. I mean, great presence of mind, great tackle. So overall, no touchdowns on the day. So defense pitched a no touchdown shutout, but not a real shutout. So good game. Excited about the win. Able to get that through. Ugly win. Tough loss. I mean, tough loss by the Saints. I know he's probably not happy with that, the way that Madden kind of did him on some plays, but at this point we're excited about going 2-1 and it's the division game. So